Hello, it's time for another unboxing. So I just received this little guy in the mail, and I'm like 98% sure this is going to be the expansion for Expeditions from Stonemaier Games. What's it called? I think Gears of Corruption is the name of it. And it's not a big expansion. It's just a couple of new mechs and a few new mechanics that will probably, from what I can see, add a lot to actually an already pretty awesome game. And here it is. I was right. I knew exactly what it was. All right, now I got to get through this bubble wrap. Can I do it? Expeditions, which I actually just played again recently, is I think it was I put it down as my top game of 2023, and it definitely is one of my top games. It's set in the same universe as Stonemeier's other most well-known game, which is one of their most well-known games, but it's called not Wingspan. That one's popular. It's called Scythe. So this is set in the same universe as Scythe, the same art created by Jacob Rosowski, which I'm sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. The 1920 plus universe, and straight away, absolutely gorgeous art. This is not a standalone expansion. You need the core game to play it. And this is the Ironclad edition of the game. So the standard edition is with the difference is it has plastic mechs, and the Ironclad has die-cast metal mechs, which I don't know. I think it's really cool. And I did this Ironclad edition for the base game. So it's no point doing that and then buying the plastic version of the expansions. And it's only a little bit of a price difference anyway. So it's totally worthwhile. So what do we got here? Comes with two mechs, lots of components, which I strangely can't read from here. Let's have a look. Two metal miniatures, 6 hero worker meeples, which is a new mechanic, 1 location replacement, 8 starting cards, 7 mech cards, 6 discovery cards, 1 corrupted mech reference card, 12 corruption cards, 1 power token, 1 guile token, 6 corruption tokens, 4 glory tokens, 16 map tokens. They're double-sided with something unique on the other side, a faction token, a base map, green, 16 cardboard coins and player aid, and 2 player aids. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's have a look inside. Oh, that's a nice box. It's got some reflective bits. Now, the base game actually had room in it for these new mechs. So, in theory, I can unload everything from here into the original box. So there's some rules. There's some rules expansions for the Automa, which is the one-player mode. Now this is cool. These are the base boards, and this is one of the mechs from the base game. But they've made it dual layered, so now when you put your little pieces on there, they don't slide around, which is totally awesome. So you've got all of the 5 original mechs, new boards with the dual layer. This is one of the new mechs called Scarecrow. Whenever you finish a refresh turn, you may trash a map to perform one action. Move, play, or gather. That's cool. Now, a map is not like a tile on the game. It's actually those little circle things that you can collect when you go to a new place. There's one of the old ones, another one of the old ones, and I think this is one of the new ones. The Mole. Whenever you gather, you may trash a map to act as if corruption is not covering a benefit. Well, that's nifty. That's so cool. All right, and here's some... Oh, those are the new map tokens. So they're actually double the size of the standard map tokens, and there's also some more coins. Now I have the metal coins, so I don't have much use for those, which is fine. All right, and here is a replacement for the game tile number 16, Encampment. Now, I'm not sure exactly how that one's different, but I'm excited to find out. So, for instance, if you go to a new map, this thing will be on top of this side of the map. And when you move your mech to that map, you flip it over, you take this thing. But now you flip it over, and on the other side, you get like 1 power or 1 coin or one of these other many really cool benefits. All right, so here's some more corruption tokens, about 6 of them. And here's a new color star, so it breaks it up to, so it brings in 2 new mechs and up to 6 players instead of 5. There's your hero workers, which are gold. And they, instead of starting with no workers, you start with one of these, and they can be used as any color of worker, which is cool. Here are new, okay. So in the base game, these bases, which tell you, like, allow you to pick a color, are hard plastic. So these are the soft silicone ones. All right, and here are the 2 new mechs. So that's very cool. I like that. So this is the Scarecrow one. I love these mechs because they just look like, you know, there's ways of doing things like, so oftentimes when you have giant robots in games, they just look so cool and like, you know, that kind of 90s. And then there's this other way of looking at it where they just look kind of like functional or just kind of put together for a purpose, and aesthetics were never really a concern, which it wouldn't be for something that's this huge that has a job to do. So this one looks like a giant like tick or mole or something. It's very odd looking. You can see there's a big cannon on it. So that's super cool. I love these new mechs. And then here's a whole pile of new cards. So I'm just going to set this down for a moment and get this open. All right, so here we have the new cards. So there's a new character and ally. Bjorn with his ally. It's a big water buffalo. Gain a red worker or solve. What's he got? Play a card or vanquish. Excellent. So each hero has has an ally that goes with them, a pet, a companion, and that companion has some sort of, they have like a sort of a unique small ability and then an ability that they all have. So she can sweep a face-up card to gain its core value or solve. So all of the characters can solve, and all of them do a different special thing. And then this is Loki. Cool. It's links. Trash a card from the sweep pile to gain $1 or vanquish. Okay, very cool. And then, oh, there's even more characters. Cool. Zira. I thought there might be only 2. And her pet car or companion, I guess. And now these are the corruption cards, I believe. So this goes with the new mechanic with the, you can put a corrupt mech into the game. So it moves around as like an AI driven third character. But I don't know if that's the case. Actually, that just looks like a normal card you would pick up. But I'm not sure. I haven't read the rules on this the mechanics. I'm not exactly sure how it works. And what is this? You may solve, upgrade, and meld up to 5 times. Okay, so these are like cards that tell you which each of the mech's special abilities is. So is that for, that looks like it's for the Automa mode. That's really cool. Okay. I love the artwork in this game, of course. And what's this? Another card. Aether Mirror item. Okay. So, yeah, all right. Tesla Megacharger. Cool. So this game is very much driven by the cards. And the cards come out in a random sort of way. And there's equipment. There's meteorites that have sort of pseudoscience mystical powers. And there's quests that you can do, and you can, each of those sort of upgrade the capabilities of your mech in one way or another. They also make actions you can do, and they also kind of tell the story of what's happening in this expedition. So each one has this really great picture and just a description, and you can kind of get a feeling for, you know, this is something. Okay, so these are the ones for the corrupt mech. So you can see it's got that red border around it. The symbolism is a little bit different. This is super interesting. So in the game, you can put this corrupt mech in, and his movements are determined by these cards. I don't know exactly how it works. It's still pretty cool. Oops. And what's this? Level 1 Mazinet. Start. This might be scenarios. Interesting. Just a bit on the other side. A couple of those. And a reference card for the Corrupted Mech. Excellent. So that's basically just the rules for how to do the Corrupted Mech. Excellent. So there it is. Expeditions, Gears of Corruption expansion. This is, again, one of my very favorite games I have in my collection. I'm super stoked about this expansion because even though it doesn't add heaps of stuff, it does add some interesting mechanics that I think are going to actually improve the game a lot. So, hey, if you've enjoyed this unboxing, please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to, see more of my videos. Hit the little bell button if you want to be notified when I put a video up. And please put a comment below to let me know if you have any requests or suggestions, or just want to say, hey, I really like your video. Good job. All right, until next time, enjoy your gaming.